Hello, dear students. I hope you are doing very well in your board examination. Now, computer science students and IP students, they have to look for MySQL topic. This MySQL topic has a maximum weightage in your board examination and how you have to prepare. You have to see that very objective questions or the subjective questions from this topic usually appear in board examination, and this chapter has the maximum weightage in your board examination. Now, if you go through MySQL, first of all, you have to learn that it is an open source software. It supports RDBMS, Relational Database Management System. Full form, you have to learn. It has 5 categories of commands, and you have to learn the category names, most of which DDL and DML are the important one. Full forms of the categories you have to keep in mind. Sometimes difference related questions come in your board examination. Now, if we talk about the categories and the commands that it carries, like DDL stands for Data Definition Language. Basically, all the commands which are related with the structure of a table usually are under this category, like to create a database, to create a table, to alter the table, to drop the table. And when we talk about DML category, DML stands for data manipulation language, where all the manipulating tasks are there, like to update the record, to insert the record, to delete a particular record from the table. So first thing that you have to keep in mind, you must know which command comes under which category. TCL here, if you see on the screen, TCL stands for transaction control language. Usually we can remember these command, but in IP or in CS usually they have no such question related to TCL category. Uh, After this, if you go through uh, the basic terms which can come in your uh, board examination in terms of objective question, like a use command. Use command is used to open a database. Describe command, it is used to see the structure of a table. Show tables, this command is used to see the list of tables. Degree, cardinality, Cartesian product, the various keys in a SQL. Primary key is one of them, very important. These keys are applied on the field, and when there is no key assigned to the field, then all the fields are referred as basically candidate keys. And when the one field is taken as that is referred as through primary key. And primary key has three basic features. Primary key is applied to that particular field which can't be left as blank. All the values are unique in that, and other field values depend on it. So I suggest that you have to keep in mind all the 4 types of keys that are applied on fields. Primary key is one of them. After this, if you go through the basic terms, we talk about the clauses that are used in MySQL, the 2 major commands that are update and alter. So update command comes under DML category and alter command comes under DDL category. Update command uses set keyword, whereas alter command uses 4 basic keywords like add, change, modify, and drop. Alter command basically work on the structure of a table, whereas update command basically deals with the records for the updation, any updation that is required in a table. And one thing you have to remember, that alter has a keyword table, alter table, but in case of update, there is no table keyword used while writing the query. So important, why if we talk about the what is importance among these two, and how much these two terms are important. So 2 marks question related question can be there in your exam, or objective pattern question can be there in your exam. So you have to learn these 2 terms. After that, if we talk about the clauses, order by clause, group by clause, use of having, when we compare it with where, where basically deals with single record at a time, whereas when we have group of records, we have having, and where we use this to have the conditions in a query. Order by clause is used to arrange the data as per the particular field, either in ascending order or descending order. DESC keyword is used for mentioning to bring the data in descending order. So DESC is very, very important to mention in your query. And order by, then field name appears. Usually students do a mistake. They never mention the name of the field after order by word in a query. That you have to keep in mind. Next, we talk about the operators that are used in MySQL. You have three basic operators like, in, between, and positively you will find queries based on between or like. When we have a conditions based on pattern where incomplete value is given to get a match, we use like operator. And when the value is unknown but you have a trigger starting character or the ending character is given, or the particular character that contains in a value, then you have to use wildcard character as percentage sign. And when the specific number of characters are given, you have to use underscore sign. That you have to keep in mind. And if we talk about in operator, in is used to have the conditions where multiple values are given. You can use and operator or operator while mentioning the multiple conditions, but what about if the values are given in a condition more than 2, 3? Then you have to get the list of values in brackets and you have to use in operator. And for the range of values, we use between operator. Keep in mind, is never come before between. So error finding a related question can also be there in your question. For 2 marks, you have to learn the basic syntax of writing the SQL commands. Furthermore, if we see null is null, these are also two important operators that we use in MySQL to have the conditions where we have to pick all the null values for a particular field. We have to use the condition where we have to apply is null, right? So you have to learn these two also. Furthermore, I have prepared these notes step by step how you will see the list of databases. For databases, then you will use the use command. DIS is the database name. So when you type use DIS, the particular database, if it is present in the um, system, that will get open. And after that, you can see the list of tables by typing show tables, or if you want to create a table, you can create a table using the create table command. Now, when we want to see the structure of a table, that table is already there and you are not aware how many fields are there, what type of data type the field carry, then you have to type the describe command. Describe and the table name, then it will show the structure of a table where you will see the list of fields, then you will see the data type that are there, then you will see the size and other extra features that if you have applied, like constraints, if you have applied, then they will be listed down in the structure of the table. How to create a table? 2 marks question, a related question can be there in your exam. So create table, then table name will come. Then you have to open the round bracket. You have to mention all the fields. You have to mention the data type, size, and when you have to use the primary key, you have to use the primary key keyword. I hope you already know that how to create a table, and this command you have to keep in mind. After creating table, you have to insert the record, and to insert the record, we have insert into table name and then values. Values keyword is very, very important. Do remember VALUES. Values word is there, not value. and in bracket we mention the values. In case you want to enter only the values to a particular fields, then you before the word values you have to mention the name of the fields within the brackets. That is termed as the method number 2, right? You can see on the screen. And once the table is created, you have inserted all the records in a table. The thing is, you have to bring all the records on the screen. Select command is there. To display the records, we use select command. So select command, select asterisk sign we use to pick all the rows, including all the fields. So select star from, then table name and semicolon. You press enter key, all the records of the particular table will appear on the screen. Now, when you want to specify only the particular field from the table, then you have to mention the name of the field after select. Select field number 1, comma field number 2 and field number 3 from, and then table name. So it will display only the respective field records on the table. So method 1 is there on the screen where all the records from the table club will appear on the screen. Then we have method number 2 where we have to give the particular field that we require to get the records on the screen. And method number 3 is you want to show some relevant value that is not created in a table, but it depends on a particular field. So you apply the formula in the select command, like you want to calculate bonus out of the salary, then you can mention the bonus in double quotes. That particular word bonus will be referred as column alias, and the definition of column alias you have to remember that it is a reference name for the table or the column that is generated while displaying the records of a table. After that, we see the update command. Update command is used to bring the changes in the records. So it is applied using the keyword set. We mention update, then table name will appear. Then we have to use set keyword. Set keyword, do remember it is the third word in the query. Update, then table name, then set. And you can mention the new formula or the value that you want to update. And then you mention the condition if it is required to change the value for a particular group of values. For example, you want to update the pay by 10%. So you update club set pay is equal to pay plus pay multiply 0.10. So 10% pay will be updated. Do remember pay equals to pay plus pay multiply 0.10. So formula is very, very important when you are performing some calculations on the values for the particular field and you want to display such fields using the formula or you want to modify it. Alter command, as we have discussed, it has 4 key terms: add, change, modify, drop. So one by one you can see on the screen how to add a new column, how to rename a particular field, how to change the data type, and how to delete a particular field from a table. So drop keyword will appear that you have to use while deleting a particular field from the table. So you have to go through these commands. These commands carry 1 mark. Positively, you have either question of order by, update, alter, or maybe that all such query related questions will be there in your board examination. So take care, rest we will discuss later.